Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you guys can tell by where I'm at, the position that I am. We are going to be here tonight doing a story time. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Candice. Y'all get to chatting in the comments because you guys know our story times are literally like so juicy, so lit, and this one is going to be this story time is gonna be something that I've never really done before, because like I tell you guys, usually in my story times I like to wait a significant amount of time before I tell y'all. Like I like to let the smoke clear, but this time I'm not letting no smoke clear. Like I just felt like Candyland needed to know, you feel me, what happened and what's going on. So yeah, that's why we're doing a story time now. But anywho, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Y'all, like I said, this story time is, it's not recent, but it's recent, okay? And then just disclaimer, like this is gonna be a very toxic story time, and I'm not like this no more. Like I swear, I'm not toxic no more. So y'all, this story time basically starts off with me dating this guy. This guy was super nice. Like he was very like handsome, he was very attractive. Everything was really good with us, y'all. Like he was like probably one of the most consistent guys that I've ever like dated, like, or like talked, like during the talking phase. Like he was super consistent. Like usually like something happens, or you know what I'm saying, you know how guys can be, like, you know, but he was super consistent, y'all. Like I'm talking good mornings every single morning, like what are you doing, how are you, FaceTimes, good nights, like for like almost like a year. Like y'all, like he was so consistent. Like I was like, wow. Like usually with me like dating, like you gotta kind of like tell somebody like, oh, like, you know, I ain't heard, you know, but with him it was not like that. So I was super happy because I'm just like, okay, like this is a good sign. Like he's super consistent, and I was consistent with him too, y'all. Like, and so you know how I be telling you guys about like multi-dating and how it's good to, you know, not just kind of like set your sights on just like one person forever, because you know what I'm saying, that one person could mess up and then you wasn't talking to nobody, you know what I'm saying. So I like to multi-date, but when I started dating him, like slowly everybody just kind of like fell off because they were not as consistent as him. So you know, I don't know, like I didn't mean for it to happen that way, but basically he ended up being the only guy that I was like talking to, you know what I'm saying, or dating, whatever, for a while. So everything was good, and it was about to be his birthday or whatever. So he we were talking about his birthday for like actually since we started talking, because his birthday and my birthday are around the same time or whatever. And yeah, we always talked about each other's birthdays. So my birthday came first or whatever. And so you guys, like I knew in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna make it a point to, because he was not in LA for my birthday or whatever, so I knew in my mind I was gonna make it a point to like have him as involved in my birthday, like as if he was like, you know, in LA like during the time of my birthday, because I didn't want him to feel left out. So my birthday this year was during quarantine, y'all. This is giving up too much information. I don't know if I'm gonna edit that out. Like I don't want y'all to know what but anyway, whatever, I don't care. So anyways, my birthday was during like, you know, quarantine, whatever. So I had did like something very small. Like I just had like a couple of friends at the house or whatever, and I went live or whatever, and I had like a little birthday Instagram live party, and I was like, you know, basically on live with a lot of people. And so but I made sure that like I was FaceTiming him. We like took a shot together on FaceTime, like, you know what I'm saying. I made sure he was a part of my birthday even though he like wasn't here, like, you know what I'm saying. So for his birthday, I already knew that he was gonna go to the state where he was from. He was gonna go to his hometown and be with like his family or whatever. And again, y'all, he was like not my boyfriend. So again, this is what I mean by like toxic, like but I'm not like this no more. But anyways, So he was gonna go to the state where his family was from. Well, he was from there too, but you know, his family, he was gonna spend his birthday with them. And I wasn't tripping because again, like, he not my boyfriend, so I was like, whatever. But y'all, like, for his birthday, I like made it a point to like give him his space, because he was going to the strip club and he was going somewhere with his friends or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? So I made it a point to give him his space. Like, for his birthday, I didn't even like FaceTime him or call him. No, I did call him at midnight, but like, he didn't answer. But I wasn't tripping because I'm like, it's his birthday, he's out. I just want him to know that, like, you know, because he did that for me, like literally at midnight. He was on a whole different time zone during my birthday, and he still like got up to call me and everything. So I made sure I called him whether he answered or not. His birthday went or whatever, so he told me that he was going to extend his trip. He said where he was at visiting his family, he was going to extend his trip. So I wasn't tripping because I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, your family down there, like, you feel me, you with your family, I'm not tripping. So he's like, I'm extending my trip. Now y'all pause, but let's just put a little bookmark in this, okay? So mind you guys, what he does like 3 different things for a living, right? But he's not like he ain't no trap star, y'all, but he does like 3 different things for a living, right? And so one of his businesses, he has a business page, right? Like, what guy, I always talk to guys who are like, I don't know, but whatever. He has a business page, and his business page, he doesn't follow like anyone on his business page, but he has like a lot of followers on his business page. So when we first started talking, he would tag the business page, but I never followed it until he actually talked to me about his business. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow, because I don't want to look like a creep. So I was been following the page, but and I was looking at the followers. Okay, so here it is. Okay, for example, like, let's say you have a business with like you do nails, right? So, you know, if you tag like nail art, coffin nails, ballerina nails, like, you gonna get a lot of followers from other people who do nails, right? So let's just say he does nails. He don't do nails, but I'm just saying, let's just say that that's what the business was. So he had a lot of people who do nails, like, you know, following him, but you can clearly tell the people who had nothing to do with his business, who are regular people that he knew in real life. So it was like 4 girls on there who was following him that wasn't his family, and they were following him on his business page and his regular page. But it was one girl in particular, I don't know why, you guys, like, to this day, I don't know why, like, she stood out to me, because she, like I said, it was 4 girls, but like her, I don't know, like, she stood out to me. Like, the other girls, I seen he had liked their pictures or whatever, and liked all their pictures and hers too, but for some reason her Instagram stayed in my mind, right? So just put a little bookmark there. So boom, he is in his, I was about to say where he was at. He was in his hometown or whatever. He told me like, oh, I'm extending my trip, da, 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 and I was like, all right, cool, like, live your life, whatever. So this one night, I remember I had made plans with, I had to check on my food, y'all, because like, I'm in the middle of cooking and everything. But anyways, what was I saying? So he was in his hometown, and so this one particular day, that's what I was saying. So this one particular day, I was supposed to be going with my best friend to my friend Bree house. Y'all know every story time Bree is somewhere in there. Shout out to Bree. But she was having like a little taco night, and I think it was for our friend Brandy's birthday, because when Brandy had her birthday, we all wasn't able to go. So we decided to like celebrate at Bree's house. So Bree was gonna cook tacos or whatever for Brandy. We was gonna bring stuff, whatever. Me and Jania went to Bree's house. Brandy was there, whatever. So we was eating tacos, you know what I'm saying, having a little girls night, you know what I'm saying, just turning up. We was playing old school music. It was a really, really nice like night, you know what I'm saying, because I hadn't seen them in so long. So yeah, we was having fun or whatever. So I had talked to him earlier that day, and let's give him a name. Let's call him Rodney. But dang, I don't want to call him Rodney, because I actually did talk to somebody named Rodney. So, and I don't want, but Rodney is in jail right now, so he's not gonna see this, so he's not gonna think it's about him. Okay, let's call him Ken. So basically, I had already talked to Ken that morning, like we always do, like good morning, good night, da 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 da. Like, and then I think I left off like his birthday. I didn't hear from him like at midnight, but he called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So everything was good. Like we was back, like, you know, consistent or whatever, talking. So that morning he had texted me good morning. Nothing was different. I had asked him what he was doing. He was like, oh, I'm chilling with such and such, one of his friends down there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house. We finna drink it. And he was like, all right, cool. So usually throughout the day, especially like on the weekends, like we are talking throughout the day, but we're not overly like, what are you doing, where you at? Like, it's not like that. Like, we give each other space, you know what I'm saying? So I was literally, something told me, I don't know what it was, you guys, like, it's like women's intuition times 10. Women's intuition has like gotten stronger like ever since I've gotten older. Like, it's crazy, like, you know. So something just told me, because he don't really post nothing about what he doing on his story, y'all. He's very private. Like, he don't post nothing. If he goes out, he don't post it. If he's at the club, he don't post it. Like, he don't post it like at all. And I know he don't post it. He just doesn't post it. I'm not gonna tell you how I know he don't, because, you know, but yeah, I knew he was going out. He don't post nothing, but something just told me to check out, let's call the girl Chelsea. So something just told me to go to Chelsea's Instagram. I don't know why, y'all, but I know that Chelsea, she lives in his hometown, right? So something just told me to go on Chelsea's Instagram. So y'all, again, I'm not toxic like this no more. Like, I'm not toxic, okay? I mean, this was a toxic time, but I'm not like this no more. So don't charge it to my heart, okay? Charge it to the game, because I'm not like this no more. Something just told me to go on Chelsea's Instagram. So I went on Chelsea's Instagram and I watched her story. And so her first story was basically her, okay, so y'all, you know how girls take Instagram stories and they only show like certain stuff. So it's pitch black, it's dark, she's in a car, right? And she's in the passenger seat and she has her phone and she's like kind of cocked over in the little passenger mirror, like, you know, on the side. So she recording or whatever her like self, but you can't see nothing because it's dark. All you can kind of see is like the car in front of it, the red, you know when somebody stop on their brakes, like they brake lights, you can only see that. So she's basically like recording herself or whatever. It's music playing, but you can't see nothing, right? So the song that's playing, y'all, is what's the song that was playing? It was Young Turk Came Wife Note, excuse my French, from the D to the A, yeah, we pay. I forgot the name of the song, but then I started singing this, I remember. So she was playing, it was playing We Paid. That's whoever was driving the car was playing that really, really loud. Mind y'all, okay, just put a cliff note, because this shit gets so motherfucking juicy. Like, this is so juicy. Put a cliff note. It's literally like maybe like a 10-second thing, right? Mind you, I'm with my homegirls, we drink and we turn it up. So something in me, and my friends are looking at me, and I'm just like, and the crazy thing is, y'all, Brie was asking me about like my dating life, and I'm telling her about him because we talking about it. So I'm talking about him, but then so it's crazy, y'all. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, So I keep on, you know what I'm saying, chilling with my friends, So then, I don't know, something again told me to watch her story. I watched her story. So then this time, y'all, she records the front like dashboard of them, like whoever driving, but you can see the review mirror at the top, so you can see the driver, okay? You can see the driver's bottom, like right here, and then also you can see the dashboard of the car. Now y'all, he has like he has a sports car, right? So the type of car he got, like, I mean, all the boys got this car, but basically it's distinctive. You can tell that it's his car. So I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, this is Ken car. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, wait a minute, like, this is Ken car. Then the song that was playing was Girl Shake That Laffy Taffy, That Laugh. And I was just like, okay, that's weird. So that was it. So she didn't post no more for the rest of the night. Mind you, he wasn't posting at all because he just don't be posting. So I'm still turning on my girls. I get off Instagram, whatever. So when we leave, by this time, y'all, I'm a little lit. So I'm like FaceTiming him, blowing up his phone. And I usually don't do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. That's not something I do, especially with him. Like, I'll call him once or twice, but like, I don't blow up his phone. But this time I was blowing up his phone. So I'm in the car with my best friend. We driving home. And she's just like, girl, like, just ask him, like. And I'm like, nah, I can't ask him because we're not together, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna look crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew it was him. Like, I just, something in my heart just knew it was him. So finally, like 2 hours later, he texts me back. Mind y'all, he always FaceTime me back, he always call me back. To this day, you guys, like, me and him are not together. We realized, like, we not supposed to be together. We just better off as friends, but we talk, like, we talk a lot. To this day, even when I FaceTime him, he FaceTimes me back. If I call him, he call, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to this day, even after all this has happened. So that's how I knew something was off. So he texted me and I was like, why you didn't FaceTime me back? Mind you, I'm lit. And so I think he was kind of thrown off because I never act this way. Telling you, toxic, because he was not my boyfriend. Like, he's 1000% entitled to be with whomever he want to be with. But ask me that then. Okay, because I didn't feel that way. He texted me and I texted him like, why you didn't text me, why you didn't FaceTime me back or whatever. Then he was like, oh, I never got a FaceTime. But I'm just thinking in my mind, like, any other time I tell you I FaceTime you and like you would FaceTime me back like, oh my bad, I didn't get it, whatever. So he did it. So I went to sleep and I didn't say nothing. So yeah, I let it go for 2 reasons. Obviously, he's not my boyfriend, and number 2, like, that's kind of crazy. Like, how I'ma say I found this girl who follow your business page and I just thought about her on the night that you was out with your friends, and I really didn't think you was with your friends. I thought you was with her. That's why I watched your story. Then I seen your face in the mirror and I seen your thing in the dashboard. So then I put 2 and 2 together and she was playing songs that you like. So I couldn't say that, you know what I'm saying? So we still consistently talk, you know. So months and months and months go on, right? So this one night, y'all, is super late. And we're chilling and we was on FaceTime, right? Because we always like be up like really late. So we was on FaceTime chilling, talking, whatever. And so he was FaceTiming me from his phone, but he was on his laptop or his tablet, I don't know. And so he was playing music, right? So he always likes to play music, but this night for some reason this man was just playing like his songs back to back. So he was playing oldies, he was playing all types of stuff, right? Y'all, I'm literally on my laptop and I'm FaceTiming him from my phone and I'm looking down, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm like looking down. I'm not looking down on my phone, obviously, but I'm on my laptop, you know what I'm saying? I'm like on YouTube, I'm editing a video, whatever. Because that's just the type of vibe we have. Like, we don't have to be talking about nothing to do nothing. We just be on FaceTime. So he was like, yeah, something, I'm about to take it back for you. I'm about to take it back. He was like, man, it's that early 2000s. He's like, you don't remember this. Y'all, I swear on my life, my heart drops. All I hear is doom, 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 doom. Girl, shake that lefty. And my heart dropped. Because I'm like, this song came out freaking eons ago. This is not a new popular song. Now, We Paid, it was during that time when We Paid first came out, so any man could be playing that. But Laffy Taffy, like, ain't nobody just playing Laffy Taffy like that. Like, and so y'all, when I tell you, I'm like, and then I hear doom doom doom, and I just looked up and I got in camera. I said, oh, I said, so you like that song? So he turns the music down. He's like, yeah, you don't like D for real? I was like, oh no, I love them. I was like, so do you play this for all your girls? Toxic. He was like, what you mean, Candice? Like, what you mean? I said, do you play this for all your girls? And at this point I was mad. I was upset because I'm like, wow, like 2 + 2 = 4. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this is really, like, this is not a coincidence, okay? And so he was like, what are you talking about, right? Like, he was totally like, I don't think he was acting oblivious. He just really was, because I don't think in a million years he would have ever thought that I would have watched that girl's story on that day. I don't think in a million years, because I never said nothing that night, y'all. Remember, I was just blowing up his phone, but I wasn't like, where you at? Who you with? Like, I wasn't doing none of that. So he didn't think it. And I was just like, wow. Like, I was like, dang. So he was really with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that to me is not a coincidence. Like, your dashboard matched up with your dashboard in your car, number 1. Number 2, in the mirror I can see your beard, you know what I'm saying? And he has like he's chocolate and he has like a very defined beard, like ain't no patch. Like, he has a full, not long, but like he has a full, like from here to here beard. So I can see that. And he has like big lips, so I could see like your whole, even though it was dark, I could see all that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what happened. And I was just like, wow, like he was really with this girl. So then moving forward, y'all, like, I never really brought it up to him or whatever, but I would say little sneaky stuff like, oh, you got a playlist you play for all your girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say little sneaky stuff like that. But eventually me and him like stopped talking romantically because he basically told me that. And y'all, the crazy part is like it's just so much that goes into this, like with me and him, like it's just so much, like, but basically we stopped talking because he was basically telling me that he didn't want to do like a long-term relationship. He didn't want to do like a serious relationship, and he was just like, Candice, you know, if I wanted a serious relationship, you would definitely be someone I would want that with, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how guys. So we stopped talking because y'all, like, I've told y'all this before, but like, you know, me personally, I don't believe in trying to like convince or change a man's mind. Like, if somebody feels like they don't want a relationship right now, and it could have just been not with me, he could probably have a relationship, just not with me. Like, y'all seen that meme? It's like somebody said they don't want a relationship, but the with you is silent. Like, it could have been that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel no type of way because I'm just like, okay, like, you feel what I'm saying? So we had stopped talking romantically, but we ended up being really, really good friends. Like, to this day, y'all, like, I literally was on FaceTime with him this morning. Like, we literally are really, really good friends, and we just realized like our friendship is way better than us trying to do anything romantically, you know what I'm saying? And so, but I don't know, that whole situation was during a time where we were talking romantically, so that's why I felt some type of way. But again, y'all, super toxic. Like, if you talking to somebody, like, what they do, unless y'all verbally say like y'all not doing nothing with nobody else, like, that didn't concern me. That night shouldn't have disrupted me the way that it did. And that's what I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not toxic like that no more. Like, I'm not, like, I'm healed, okay? Because I don't do stuff like that no more. Like, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it's because I really, really liked him. And, you know, it's kind of hard when, like, you start to have feelings for someone, and, you know, you start to think in your mind that it's something, you know what I'm saying? Like, jumping the gun, like, you know what I'm saying? And I can be open and honest and transparent with y'all because y'all my girls, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a few guys who watch me, but y'all my girls, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think, me and him, he knows I have a YouTube channel, but I don't think he's ever watched any of my videos before. So if you do, hey, be very transparent about this, because it's just like, I feel like a lot of girls have gone through moments where, you know, similar to this, where they really like a guy and get beside themselves. But I'm telling y'all, I've literally grown to know that there's no future in that. Like, unless a man is telling you, I want to be with you, it's you committed, like, verbally, not I'm assuming because we're talking every single day that you're mine. Like, no, that's not how it go. Okay, this man needs to tell you. And then if he tells you we together, we do it, and then you see some stuff like that, then okay, you have every right to address it. But I absolutely didn't have the right to like say anything at all. And to this day, y'all, he still don't know. Like, I would never tell him, you know what I'm saying? Like, even us being friends, I still would never tell him about that day, and we never really talked about it because in his mind, he don't even know any of this took place on the back end. Like, he don't know. So yes, you guys, that was my story time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy doing these story times for you guys because, you know, I try not to share too much on the internet because, you know, you never know who's watching, you know what I'm saying? I know I have supporters who I know in real life and people who I don't know at all. However, I try to share my experiences, especially dating, because I feel like a lot of y'all go through it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sometimes DM me about different story times or comment different story times like, dang, I wish I would have, you know, watched this before such and such happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to share certain experiences. I don't tell y'all everything. Obviously, I have to keep some type of privacy, but you know, I love y'all. Like, thus far, you guys, since I've started taking YouTube serious and really doing story times, which was basically beginning of this year, like, I've gotten a few negative comments, but the positivity is way more, it outweighs all the negative comments. Like, usually y'all be very supportive, and like, I feel like y'all my homegirls, like my virtual like homegirls, like we be talking, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, I don't want to ramble on, but if you guys made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. And again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.